Hello, Steve Arts 89. Well, no, this is not the missing link Ultra Magnus. I don't have one of it yet, but I'm very happy to report that there is one coming. Ultra Magnus, as much as we love him, is probably the least posable Transformers figure. I mean, his arms, had a lot of articulation, but the rest of him is basically just a brick, just one big solid piece from his head down to his toes, pretty much literally. Now, this one is the reissue one from, I think, 2004 or so. A few little differences. It's got the rubber wheels, so forth. So I got this recently. I'm not quite used to it because I had the original. But there is a missing link one coming. And the first thing I noticed when I saw some pictures, which I just saw, was that they've made some little figure that turns into a car, kind of like roller, and Ultra Magnus's gun goes on top of it. So that was weird. So you get like a Cybertronian car in the car. I can't remember what he's called. Yeah, he moves cars. He put cars in him. So there's one in there to start off with, and it's his own little one. It turns into a little robot. So that I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, he does have leg articulation. They've put a joint up here, so leg moves out to the side. And when you look at the design there, I wonder if maybe that was originally the thought, and they just never did it. And they've managed to make it so the legs can, move, and there's going to be, I guess, knee joints. You can see where the feet angle down, and I can sort of see where they've added the elements so that he can pose. So that's amazing. The idea that we're actually finally going to get an Ultra Magnus that has some articulation, because I was a bit disappointed. I mean, Optimus was amazing, Bumblebee and Clickjumper were amazing. Sunstreaker, I was disappointed by the choice. I wanted them to go straight to Jazz or Prowl or Hound or someone more popular. And there wasn't a lot of articulation, because he had a lot of arm articulation, it was just the legs. And they didn't add waist, and the only thing I really liked about it was the sculpted detail where there used to be stickers. So I just bought it like the other day and I haven't got it yet. But so I did finally get it, but I ummed and ahed and I thought maybe I won't get it. But Ultra Magnus, I definitely want this. I definitely want an Ultra Magnus with articulation, and I just don't know how they're going to manage the robot inside. Like when these legs move and separate, how are these going to move? Like how are they going to keep that in line? I have seen some people put Optimus in here and fold the legs up, and I'm like, that would eliminate him from the being there and being a problem with the legs. But it would be weird to have that much like the truck at the back sticking out. So not quite sure how they're going to do it, but yeah, I'm just glad they're doing it. And I'm just wondering what they're going to do next, because I heard they were doing Megatron next. I heard they were going to do a Megatron, so we have Optimus and Megatron, because Optimus was awesome. Megatron has a few issues, so he could do with a little bit of missing link action, but yeah, Ultra Magnus is one I definitely was hoping they would do. Not that I really thought about it, but I was sort of thinking when I saw it, like, yeah, he needs some work. And a lot of the Transformers whose legs are all one piece and they basically just stand like a statue, like Prowl and Jazz, and that would be great to see those done. And Hound, because he's one of my favourites. But yeah, so we finally got some images, and they didn't ruin the look of him. He still looks like Ultra Magnus. He just has legs that can articulate, so it's pretty awesome. I'm going to go, I guess. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the new Ultra Magnus missing link design. Yeah, I'm just wondering who they're going to do next and how long we're going to have to wait, because RC was the other thing I forgot to mention. I was so excited to hear they were doing an RC figure and finally finishing the prototype and releasing it in both the prototype version in the weird colours and the final version, which it would have been, because sometimes when they do prototypes, they're not moulding them in the colour they're supposed to be. It's not like a final version. So a lot of people saw that and thought that's what it should look like. So they actually did something like that. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And I guess Ultra Magnus would be one of the ones next. And Galvatron as well. I mean, but Galvatron was too chunky. So I'm not sure how they could work on that. But some of them, they just had a lot of chunkiness or a lack of articulation. And to now have them with articulation is going to be awesome. And I'm just wondering who's next. What's next? Because we've got Ultra Magnus, maybe Megatron, They're the only ones I've heard anything about. But and RC, of course, that we've seen some photos of. But yep, I'm gonna go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of new Ultra Magnus.